Hello again, Team Jesus. I'm Deaconess Kim. Judy and I are back again to talk about another Team Jesus pillar.
This time we're going to talk about family.
Christ followers embrace God's design of family being the center of faith formation.
Faith what?
Faith formation. It's another way to say growing in faith, or how we learn about God and what we believe.
Oh, but wait, I thought church was where we learn about God.
Growing in faith together is a big part of why we gather as the church. But when you look at what the Bible teaches, God's plan for teaching the faith is different. For example, Deuteronomy chapter 11 talks about the importance of remembering what God has done for us. Verse 19 says, "You shall teach them to your children, talking of them when you're sitting in your house, and when you're walking by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise."
That sounds more like a busy family during the week than a group of people at church.
It does. God's design is for parents to teach their children about God, and for families to be growing together. That's why St. Stephen is committed to helping our families grow in faith, and not just while they're in the church building.
How?
By empowering and equipping our members, especially parents, with resources that can be used to learn and teach about God, Jesus, the Bible, and how we're called to live as Christ followers.
You mean teaching my mom and dad how to teach me about God?
Exactly. See, we spend more time at home or out living our lives than we do at church. So if we're going to grow in faith, we need to spend time talking about God and growing our faith within our families.
But wait, what about people who don't have a family?
You mean single people or couples with no children or with children who've grown up?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, a family doesn't have to be a mom and a dad and little kids. A family is a group of people living together, tied by marriage, blood, or adoption. And that's where we get to another really cool part about being the church. The church itself is like a great big family.
Really?
Yeah, the Bible actually uses all three of those ideas to describe God's people. The church is the bride of Christ. And because of Jesus, all of us have been adopted into God's family. And we pray our Father all the time. People in the church have called each other brother and sister since the earliest years of the church.
Wow, I have a lot more brothers and sisters than I thought.
Right. But the key part of this pillar is that learning about and growing in our faith needs to happen within our family, not just at church. This means that parents need to be serious about having faith conversations with their children. And it means that the other members of the church also offer support in teaching the next generation. Christ followers take faith formation seriously. So whether you're a mom or a dad, a grandmother or a grandfather, a brother or sister, a godparent, or any other member of the Team Jesus family, you are serious about helping all of God's children grow in faith, especially at home.